Now, days after Prime Minister Modi warned of guerrilla politics, the real face behind danga politics in Uttar Pradesh has been revealed. Rioters opened a fire during the face-off with police that left 263 cops injured in Uttar Pradesh alone, where more than 50 policemen sustained bullet injuries after the violence broke out, where the police recovered more than 405 empty bullet shells from the violence-hit areas, and as many as 705 persons were arrested, 4,500 were detained across the state. The toll in the violence in the last 3 days has risen to 15. Well, clearly, as far as the massive unrest surrounding the anti-CAA protest is concerned, just in UP alone, it's shocking to have this number surge that left 263 cops injured in Uttar Pradesh alone, where more than 50 policemen even sustained bullet injuries. And that is exactly the defense that the police officers have held against the protesters, saying that they are instigated, they are provoked, and they are trying to injure and beat up the cops in many cases. And this is only the story of one particular state, and there may be many such cases in the other states as well. Well, clearly we have been witnessing a massive unrest and protest, and that seems to be far from over just yet. But while the protesters are injured in many cases, and so are the police officers, let's take a listen to several reactions coming in on the story.
नियंत्रण में है और हम लोग पुलिस बल भ्रमण पर है, यहाँ सामान्य स्थिति है। आज सुबह जामा मस्जिद पे झगड़ा हुआ था, जिसमें कि जामा मस्जिद के अंदर कुछ लोगों का झगड़ा हुआ आपस में, और बाहर जो एक पक्ष निकला उसने एक बाइक चला दी और वहाँ पर इनमें आपस में मारपीट हुई है। उसमें एक व्यक्ति का मुकदमा भी लिखवाया जा रहा है, जिनके आपस में मारपीट हुई है। बाकी पूर्णतः शांति है।
सब्सटेंटिव ऑफेंसेस में 705 व्यक्तियों को गिरफ्तार किया गया है और लगभग इस पूरी प्रक्रिया के दौरान 4500 लोगों को प्रिवेंटिव अरेस्ट करके मुचलके इत्यादि पर छोड़ने की कार्रवाई की गई है।
व्यवस्था जो भी है, लेकिन हम लोग ताबड़तोड़ गिरफ्तारियां कर रहे हैं। लगभग 220 लोग हम लोग गिरफ्तार कर चुके हैं अब तक, और गिरफ्तारियों के भय से ही जो अराजक तत्व हैं, इनमें जो डर उत्पन्न हुआ है, आधे से ज़्यादा तो यहाँ से भाग गए हैं और आगे भी गिरफ्तारियां जारी रहेंगी। संभ्रांत लोग जो हैं, उनसे अपील की गई कि वो लोग आगे आएँ और जो गलतफहमियां हैं व्याप्त उनको दूर करें।
And we're getting you some breaking news at this point in time, where the Gurugram police has issued an advisory asking residents to avoid travelling to Delhi in the light of several protests planned across the national capital. That is the big breaking news that we are getting you, where the Gurugram police has issued an advisory asking its residents to avoid travelling to Delhi in view of the recent protests taking place in the national capital. My colleague Priyank is joining us on the phone line to get us more details. Priyank, the protests in the national capital is far from over. We saw that Section 144 was imposed in Noida, and now the Gurugram police is also issuing an advisory.
Yes, certainly, Samia. It was very much needed, because of what we witnessed 3 days back was the most painful thing for the residents of Delhi NCR, because there was a 10-kilometer jam on the border area of Delhi and Gurgaon on NH8 when these commuters were coming towards the national capital. There was a heavy police barricade for the checking, and which caused a lot of inconvenience for the people. That's why this advisory has been issued, that those people who certainly don't have any urgent work in the national capital should not move towards the national capital from Gurugram. But there will be checking on all the entry point from the Gurgaon to the national capital, which means Kapashida and the Bandoli side will be witnessing very heavy traffic. So people need to be prepared before that.
Well, thank you, Priyank, for joining us with that quick update.